Kirsa with Beach Bounce Life, and today we're talking about the 10 red flags and the 10 green flags in dating. The first red flag is if someone is addicted to external validation and who they are and what they need to do to feel good, big red flag. This is so they can define who they are from external validation so they can feel worthy. 2, hot and cold behavior, on and off communication, big red flag. It's not attractive, just don't even accept it. Immaturity, lack of self-awareness, big red flag. No one's going to grow with you. They need to already be grown and past these growth spots in their life to transcend and be who they need to be for you. Another red flag is there's an ex on the scene. That means they're not emotionally available. They won't be. They haven't processed that relationship. They're keeping it around because something in that connection is making them feel comfort, and they're not going to get it from you. So don't even try. Big red flag. Any addictions to alcohol, drugs, and porn, really big red flag. Addictions in general, yeah, you can have your coffee, whatever, but anything that's destructive is a big red flag and will definitely be destructive in your relationship. Another red flag is that they don't take accountability of their past relationships or their behaviors, and they're very negative, or they put their ex down. That's a big red flag. That means they haven't processed the emotions or the lessons that need to be learned in order to be a better version of themselves. They won't do it now with you in a current relationship. They need to process it on their own. Another red flag is love bombing, showing a mask on who they are in the beginning, acting as if you are the best thing in the world that's ever happened to them. Yes, it's okay to be excited and it's okay to really just relish getting to know somebody, but in order to love bomb and giving them all these compliments when you don't even know that person, that is a big red flag. Red bombs are not the bombs. They're red flags. Also, another red flag is if they don't have any integrity and they're very dishonest and they embellish the truth or withhold information, that's a big red flag because they're not being honest with themselves or with you. Also, if they talk down on other people or family members or friends as if they're better than them because they're doing better in their life and don't understand that people have different paths in life that they can take. They can be an athlete or they can be a book writer, anything like that. If they're not accepting of different lifestyles, that's a big red flag. That means they believe that the way they live their life is the only way to live and everyone should live up to their standard. Now, the green flags are if they have a high self-esteem, a high self-awareness, and this is a really good thing because that means that they understand who they are and what makes them love themselves, which in turn will love you more because they know who they are, and it'll be a loving, healthy, thriving relationship. Also, they've healed from past relationships and understand the lessons that they learned in order to be better in their next relationship with their next partner, or where they need to be in their life to grow and expand to be the higher version of themselves. This is a really good green flag. Also, if they're very mature and have a high self-awareness in the fact that they understand that when they're triggered to take a step back and not react in an unhealthy emotional way, this is a really good green flag. Also, they don't have any addictions. They're not addicted to alcohol. They're not dependent on drugs or medications. Well, I don't know about that, but they're not dependent on that. And especially they are not into online porn or porn in any shape or form because they understand that being in a healthy relationship, you wouldn't want an outside source to become a part of that relationship. Also, they're consistent and available all the time. Their words match their actions. They don't say they're going to do something and meet with you and make plans and then stall on making plans. This green flag in this person, their actions and their words will match up and you won't have any second guessing. Also, they take accountability in their past behaviors and behaviors that may come up in a relationship or while dating you, and understand, oh, that's something that happened from my past, and being able to communicate that's a really healthy green flag. Also, they're aware of their triggers. They understand, hey, I know if I go down this path, this is going to really trigger me and bring up some past hurts, and that's okay. It's good to know your triggers, and it's okay to communicate that because in a healthy relationship, you help each other get beyond those triggers. And when the triggers pop up, you're able to work through them in a healthy, communicative way. They are also interdependent and independent within a relationship, and they understand the ebb and flow and the balance of a healthy relationship, but also making sure to take care of themselves and fill their cup first so they can in turn fill your cup and the relationship. Also, they have very open, honest communication. They're okay being vulnerable because if they aren't accepted, they know that they're accepted within themselves, and that's a really healthy way to be in a relationship or while dating somebody. And most of all, they don't play games. Big green flag. You can tell when someone's playing games. You can tell when you're being breadcrumbed. That's not healthy at all. The healthy relationship is what you become within yourself, and that self-awareness and that highly awakened state, because you mirror what you put out into the universe, and when you put that out, you're going to attract that back. So having the green flags within yourself first are going to be the key indicator on how you are going to attract that person. Now keep in mind, this does change, and we are able to, it's easy to fall back in old habits and patterns, of red flags, but know that once you are looking to correct the red flags within yourself, you can also change those into green flags and have a wonderful, beautiful relationship. You got this. I believe in you, and I hope this video helps. Bye.